Hello and welcome to the MSPC Bros channel, and today we'll see which graphics card is the better buy, Nvidia's 2080 Ti or the AMD Radeon 5700 XT. If you want to see more videos like this one, hit the like button so we know you enjoy them. If we have 5 likes, we'll do another similar one to this. So what are we waiting for? Let's get into it. First up, we have the Nvidia 2080 Ti. Starting off with one of the most important parts of the graphics card first, it has 11 gigabytes of GDDR6 memory, which is way more than you need these days. If you want to future-proof your build, this is the perfect graphics card for you. It has a boost clock speed of 1545 MHz, which is decent. The base clock speed is 1350 MHz. Compared to the 1650 Super, this is pretty sad. The boost clock of the 1650 Super is 1725 MHz, about 200 MHz more than the 2080 Ti. The base clock is 1530 MHz, coming just under 2080 Ti's 1545 MHz of boost clock speed. Moving along, the memory interface width is 352-bit, so it can hold a decent amount of memory, which can be a plus. The memory bandwidth is an impressive 616 gigabytes per second, so you don't have to worry about slow speeds and unrealistic timing. It has 3 ways to connect to your monitor: DisplayPort, HDMI, and a weird USB-C, which is a new one when it comes to graphics cards. It connects to your motherboard using PCIe 3.0x16, which is what a majority of graphics cards run on, so it's not a big surprise. Size-wise, its length is 266.74 millimeters, which is about 10.5 inches, so it should fit inside about every mid-tower case and all full tower cases. The size of the processor is 12 nanometers, so it isn't the most modern. More on that in a little bit. Transistor-wise, it is an excellent 18.6 million, so you are set for any task at hand. We feel the major fault about this graphics card is its price. Coming in at $1,199, which is way more than the average PC costs. Well, that's it for the 2080 Ti, so let's switch over to the AMD Radeon 5700 XT. For the next graphics card, the specs seem to be better. A boost clock speed of 1905 MHz and a base clock speed of 1605 MHz can back that up. A slightly lower amount of memory is pretty much the only major difference. It has 8 GB of GDDR6, just 3 GB less than the 2080 Ti. It has a memory interface of 256-bit, which is lower than the 2080 Ti's 352-bit. A bandwidth of 448 gigabytes per second is also lower than the 616 gigabytes per second of the 2080 Ti. Unlike the 2080 Ti, the 5700 XT has 2 connectors, DisplayPort and HDMI. No cool USB-C to mess with though. It is slightly bigger than the 2080 Ti, coming in at 272 millimeters in length, meaning a slightly bigger gap might be needed, but it still should fit in most mid-tower cases and all full tower cases. It's connected to the motherboard with a PCIe 4.0x16 slot, which doesn't mean a whole lot other than it is a more modern connection. A major difference is the processor size. Unlike the 12 nanometer processor of the 2080 Ti, it has a 7 nanometer processor, making it way ahead of the game compared to Nvidia. Unfortunately, it only has 10.3 million transistors, which makes sense considering a majority of the other specs are less than the 2080 Ti. In the end, it all comes down to how much it costs, which is a pretty kind $399.99, almost $800 less than the 2080 Ti. Well, you heard the specs. Now it's time for our opinion on each graphics card and the final result of the versus video. Overall, the pros of the 2080 Ti are that the specs are insane at today's required gaming level, and that it is future-proof, so it can last you at least 8 to 10 years depending on what games you play without worrying about a drop in performance. The cons are that the price is insane, considering you could build a decent PC with all that money instead of just blowing it off on a single graphics card. Other than that, this is an excellent graphics card for all gamers. Now it's time for the Radeon. The pros are that it is really cheap for its price, which makes it a go-to for most people on a budget. Another pro is that the clock speed is way better than the 2080 Ti, which is incredible. The cons are that it does not have ray tracing, which Nvidia 20 series graphics cards do. This is what can increase the price since it is a new type of technology and everyone seems to want it. Other than that, they are both really good graphics cards. Now it's time to see who is the better one. The moment you've been waiting for is finally here. The best graphics card is the AMD Radeon 5700 XT. The main issue was the price, so the winner was kinda obvious. Some benchmarking also showed the price to the performance ratio was best for the 5700 XT, so it was kinda clear who the winner was. That's it for the video, so if you want to see more videos like this one, be sure to leave a like so we can hit our 5-like goal. Remember to subscribe as well so we know you guys enjoy our channel. So we'll see you in a few days with a brand new video. Thanks for watching the video. We really hope you guys enjoyed it. Within the coming few months, we plan on showing you guys how to build your own PC with an in-depth guide to assembling one. We will make it easy for you to follow along and not feel rushed, even if you are a beginner. Let's keep trying to hit that 100 sub goal so we can get more and better videos out every few days for you guys to enjoy. So please subscribe if you haven't yet.